King Odysseus, the smartest of all the heroes. He led us for 10 years in the Trojan War, before his brilliant plan to build the great horse. The Trojans thought it was a gift and took it behind their walls. Then, out poured our soldiers. Odysseus led us to victory.
20 jaar na de Trojaanse Oorlog spoelt Odysseus aan op de kust van zijn koninkrijk Ithaca. Zijn vrouw wordt belaagd door mannen die de troon willen overnemen en hun zoon is voortdurend in gevecht met de opdringerige gasten. The Return ging op het Toronto Filmfestival vorig jaar in première. Ralph Fiennes en Juliette Binoche hadden in de jaren 90 al vaker samengewerkt. Onder andere in het Oscar-winnende drama The English Patient.
It was exciting. It was coming back as a family in a way, because I feel very much we're kind of the same people, it feels to me, when I'm with him. Also because we love theater together, we love movies, we love, philosophy, and it's very easy to get along with him, I feel. Also, he gave me the Emily Wilson translation of The Return, of the Odyssey, and I just love the writing. And I mean, just being in front of him, acting, it felt like, it feels like family. It's difficult to understand or to explain why it's like this, but there's some kind of chemistry that is happening.
Filmmaker Uberto Pasolini vond het regisseren van dit acteursduo een stimulerende ervaring.
Of course, when you're working with somebody like Ralph and somebody like Juliette, you could literally film the telephone book and it will be fascinating. But in this case, the characters themselves, the characters that we've been talking about for 3,000 years, that the people have been talking about for 3,000 years, are fascinating in themselves. And this journey and the difficulty of coming together after long separation, after war, after violence, after the horror of war is fascinating. And I think they do something very, very special with it.
Mother, we can't live with those savages anymore.
I will choose soon when I finish my wedding cloak.
No one's making a fool of you, of us all.
I know who you are.
The Return is losjes gebaseerd op het laatste gedeelte van de Odyssee, het beroemde verhaal van Homerus.
I mean, of course, I knew it growing up and in school and everything, and of course through film. And I mean, I was very much aware of it, but definitely getting the script and getting to dive back into the text was so exciting, and especially with the new translations that have come out in the last few years and everything, really, really interesting material on the text in general.
Well, I read as a bedtime book for my children, extracts, and when I was a teenager, I had 2 years of Greeks, taking Greek, ancient Greek, and so I remember having to translate the Iliad before the Odyssey. There was Iliad, and it was hard to understand, and so I was happy finally to be able to be in front of the book and get into it. I think it's amazing. The Emily Wilson is really a wonderful translation. It's like poetry, but very easy to get in.
Het epische verhaal van The Return is nu te zien in een bioscoop bij jou in de buurt.
Who are you?
Your waiting is over. The one amongst you who can string the bow and shoot the arrow through the axes, that man will be my husband.
Close the gates.
How can men find a war but not find their way home?
Some war becomes home.
Give the man the bow.